In the blink of an eye, everything can change. Today you may think life is unfair, but trust me, tomorrow can turn it all around. Just remember, you're stronger than you think, and life has a funny way of working things out. So hold on to hope and keep believing in yourself, because your time will come. I know it's hard when you put your whole heart into something and it seems like other people do uncare. It feels like your efforts are wasted. Trust me, I get it. But here's the secret. Don't waste it. Might think it's wasted, but trust me, it isn't. When we pour our hearts into something and others don't understand or appreciate it, it can break us. We question why we bother. Why try when it doesn't work out? But here's the real reason we keep trying. It's not for everyone else. It's for us. Every time we show up, make art, help someone, or dream big, we grow. Our souls expand and we become more of who we're meant to be. So next time you feel like giving up, remember, don't waste it. What you do today may not change the world immediately, but it will change you. And that's where it all begins. Let's dive into an incredible story. This little boy believed he was destined to spend his life as a janitor. But on his son's birthday, everything changed. It was a cold winter evening. 6-year-old Daniel ran to the window. Outside, snow swirled, blurring the city lights. His breath fogged the glass. Inside, his dad hummed while dusting shelves. Empty boxes stacked high. "Dad, when will I have lots of toys?" Daniel asked. His dad paused, a sad smile touching his graying mustache. "One day, champ," he whispered, picking up a chipped teacup. "But we have each other. It's all that matters, right?" Daniel nodded, hugging his dad's leg. For Joseph, it was true. Life hadn't been easy. He dreamed of becoming an engineer, but his family's poverty forced him to quit school early and work as his father's apprentice, fixing clocks and radios. He loved tinkering, but his worn-down shop barely paid the rent, let alone allowed for extras like toys. Yet there was always enough for pie, flour, sugar, and cinnamon, their evenings filled with baking and laughter. Now standing amidst the boxes, Joseph wondered if he should close shop. His aching back and dwindling customers made retirement seem like a relief. Then Daniel peeked in. "Can I help?" he asked. Joseph smiled, handing him a brush. "You sure?" "Yep." Daniel beamed, brushing crumbs off a wooden box like it was a treasure chest. "It's a gift," Joseph explained. "And you'll be a great tinkerer someday, just like your father." Daniel's eyes widened. "Like you, yes." Joseph ruffled his son's hair, thinking of his own father, strong and skilled. Maybe Daniel could achieve what he never had. But how? Retirement seemed like the only option. Just then, a car pulled up outside. Joseph peeked through the window. A woman holding a large clock. Perfect. Business was picking up. "Daniel," Joseph called, "a customer needs help." Daniel dusted himself off and skipped to the door. "Hi," he said politely, surprising himself with a newfound confidence. "Come in, ma'am," he added, ushering her inside. The woman gasped. "So cute," she cooed, picking Daniel up. "How old?" "6," he beamed. "My dad fixes clocks and radios." The woman smiled. "Oh, my radio's broken. Can you fix it?" Daniel looked at his dad. "He can try," Joseph said, taking the radio. "But I'm not sure." "Don't worry, sir," Daniel said bravely. "I'll help him." Joseph felt a lump in his throat. Was he raising a liar? No, Daniel was just being kind. Customers loved it. Soon, the shop bustled again, not just with repairs, but with parents wanting their kids to experience the magic. Parents too, Joseph thought, smiling as he watched Daniel explain how to wind up a clock. His son's explanations were surprisingly precise, showing years of listening and observing. Joseph felt a surge of pride. He was a great tinkerer, even better than Joseph. Then came the day when Joseph finally retired, passing his tools to Daniel. "What are you doing?" Daniel asked, his hand brushing against his father's calloused palm. Closing up shop, Joseph said, blinking back tears, "I'm getting too old." "Oh, Dad." Daniel hugged him. "Then come fix radios with me." Joseph froze. "Hey, but I'm not a tinkerer." "You are to me," Daniel said, squeezing his dad's shoulder. "Besides, I need your help. I can't do it alone." Joseph stared at his son. At that moment, he realized it wasn't Daniel who was inheriting his trade, but he who was joining his sons. They embraced tightly. "Right, champ," Joseph said, his voice cracking. "Let's fix radios together." That afternoon, they worked side by side, laughter echoing through the shop as the sun set, casting long shadows. Joseph felt content. Life had indeed turned out well. Sure, there were still challenges, like paying the rent or buying supplies, but now they tackled them as a team. Daniel, with his infectious positivity, handled customers while Joseph tinkered. Sometimes, during lulls in business, they'd bake pies together. Flour dusted their faces as they rolled out dough, cinnamon filling the air. It was a perfect blend of their skills, past and present. Looking at his son, Joseph knew Daniel wasn't just continuing his legacy. He was adding his own chapter, proving that even dreams deferred could find their melody, sometimes in the most unexpected ways. If you enjoyed this heartwarming tale, please hit the like button. Share it with a friend. And if you haven't already, consider subscribing to stay updated on our latest stories. Remember, you're amazing. Thanks for watching.